Hey YouTube, how the hell are ya? It's Marv here, and I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of my weekend of the PoE 2 early access launch. I'm going to start with the video with a quick rundown of what I liked about the game, what I don't like about the game, and then give a little bit about my character, which is an Acolyte of Chayula. If you like the video, do the YouTube things. If you don't, don't. First off, the game itself, I think it's a beautiful game. I think they've some of the early acts is really engaging and hard, and it forces you to really think and learn the fights. I think as you go on, the bosses get a little too easy, and the packs are actually the hardest part. The white packs and the blue packs within the area, they can stun you over and over. It feels like they can overwhelm you really easy, and with the bosses it just feels like you can kind of kite them around in a circle. So I feel like hopefully that's not really what they were going for, and I'm excited to see the tweaks and stuff they do to make that a little different. Aside from that, I think some of the abilities just feel kind of clunky. I know that they were going for like more engaging and challenging gameplay, but it feels like they've just kind of convoluted it and added abilities for ability's sake. I think that they can definitely take this thought process and improve on it and make some of these abilities really worth making combos. I started off this build with Tempest Flurry, and I would make combos and I would drop the bell, and the bell would do lots of damage, and it was really fun. I think they can build on some of this and make it a little less clunky. Like with the bell, you would drop it and sometimes you would target an enemy right beside it, but you wouldn't be hitting the bell, and so you wouldn't get the whole benefit from it. So that was kind of annoying, but there's just some polish that I think they can do, and I think once they do, this game's going to be absolutely amazing. It looks great. I think obviously it's got the Path of Exile skill tree and the complexity and all of the fun that comes along with Path of Exile. Just think it needs a little bit of polish, which is it's early access, so can't hate too much. Big things to think about is make sure you're picking up all your loot. Try to come back to town with the full inventory, even if you're just selling the blues to the vendor for gold. Make sure you take all your yellows and you disenchant them for regal shards, and any item that's on the ground that has a socket on it, make sure you pick it up and bring it to the salvaging bench so you can get some artificer shards off of that, so you can get some runes on your gear. As far as the Acolyte of Chayula, it's just not living up to my hopes and expectations. I got it just so I could get Waking Dream. Gives me Into the Breach. Into the Breach makes is a persistent buff that is on me, and it creates a little area around me, and in that area I can pick up these flames. A red one leeches life, blue one leeches mana, and the purple ones give me a stacking buff that gives me chaos damage. And I just can't keep those buffs up long enough to make them feel worthwhile. So I've even tried to get some skill effect duration, and it just doesn't seem to scale it the way I want to. And so I'm gonna trying some different stuff now. I'm now using Stormwave, and I'm really enjoying Stormwave. It feels like a very much so like a PoE playstyle. It's one button. You just use it over and over again. I am playing around with some shocking stuff and using Siphoning Strike to then get some power charges, and then once I get the power charges, I use Charge Staff to just make my abilities a little bit better. So far, this is feeling really good. I just switched to this not too long ago, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. If you enjoyed it, do the YouTube things. If not, don't. Have a good one. There'll be a little video after this of just some gameplay of me fighting a boss. Hope you enjoy it. So I'm gonna do a little showcase on Wave Acolyte of Chayula monk here. My boss just switched over to this. It's it feels very one like. Just got your one button, dodging around from range. You press your one button. I've got the lingering thing where lingering illusion, so I put the illusions down and gives me power charges. Get 3 power charges. Charge staff. It seems consistent enough, at least. No, the damage isn't anything to write home to mom about, but it's there. I'm pressing one button. I am, and every so often when you shock, you can do, I've got one little ability. I'll go over a little bit more. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. It's really simple. Range and just fire away, and very O1-esque, which is, you know, something I'm really enjoying about it. Don't have to worry too much about anything. And the damage is, you know, like I said, it's nothing crazy, but, you know, gets the job done. Really, this day and age, that's all you can ask for. Thinking about maybe trying to turn it into some type of cast on crit or something like that. This is going to get me through to the end of the campaign and into maps. That's it.